Hey everybody, State Representative Maurice West. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, and it's roughly 7:05 p.m. Just got off the House floor. This is going to be a week where we do a lot of work on the floor. Majority of our work will be on the floor, getting our bills out of the House. So there will be some committee work, but majority of the time will be on the House floor. I have nothing to report in regards to my legislation moving yet. I'm still working out, ironing out the details on some of the legislations. I have 8 bills that I'm hoping to get to the finish line and bring to you in this segment this week. So we'll see. 8 bills. So I'm hoping that you will follow me for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Much more to come. All right, so see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, March 2nd, and it's 7:17 p.m. Today has been a very emotional, interesting day. I'll leave it at that. Let me start with what happened legislatively. My Benefits Navigator Bill, House Bill 4201, got out of committee once again with an amendment that helped the Illinois Community College Board. Just for your edification, the Benefits Navigator pretty much makes a position within all our public universities and community colleges a one-stop shop to help our students to know who to go to, where to go to apply for different scholarships, grants, resources that will help them to be successful. This person is not to hold their hand. This person is to essentially say, hey, you're a veteran and you are this and that. You qualify for this and that. You should go see so-and-so, the Veterans Affairs Coordinator, so-and-so and so-and-so. They will help you to get to these different scholarships and grants that you are eligible for. So, really excited about this bill. All of our universities and colleges and community colleges are on board. It should be out of the House before the week's out. I was going to move another bill, but did not happen, so I will share it with you tomorrow because it should happen. But lastly, 4:30 today, there was a press conference that the former Speaker of the House, Mike Madigan, was indicted on 22 counts. And so, as you recall, I was a member of the 19 where I said I was not going to vote for Madigan as Speaker again, which led to the first black Speaker of the Illinois House of Representatives history, Chris Welch. On October 22nd, 2020, I made a public statement informing my constituents, informing all of you, that I would not support Mike Madigan for Speaker of the House. I was met with extreme praise and extreme criticism, statewide and locally. But I held steadfast in my convictions because I knew it was the right thing to do. I'm reading this because this is the statement that's about to go out in a minute. I ran for state representative to be different from what's seen in Illinois politics. I am fighting to change the playbook, hence why I do my Come With Me to Springfield segments. I could easily stay down here and do what I need to do and you not know the wiser of what I'm doing. But I wanted to make sure you knew. So I'm fighting to change that playbook. That is why I'm honored to also be a member of the Legislative Ethics Commission, where we work to the work that we do is focused on restoring the public trust in state government. But I wanted you all to keep in mind that we're all of us are innocent until proven guilty. So let's let the process play out. All right, so wanted to share that with you, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey everybody, today is Thursday, March 3rd, and it is 10:59 p.m. I just got off the House floor, and it's been a day. I've been here since 6 in the morning, and it's 11 o'clock at night, and I feel all right. Today was a very productive day. If you don't mind, I'll skip over what happened in committee and just talk about what happened on the floor. Because what happened in committee, I will eventually talk about when it happens on the floor, hopefully tomorrow, because tomorrow's the deadline. But today we were able to get House Bill 4201, House Bill 4203, and House Bill 4348 out of the House onto the Senate. All three passed unanimously. House Bill 4201 was the Benefits Navigator Bill. The public universities were on board, the community colleges were on board. They have a one-stop shop person that they designate, not a new hire, just someone who's a one-stop shop. And they know about all the different resources that are available to students and provide that to the students so that they can go about their merry way and make it happen. House Bill 4203 was a gut and a place that made it to where it's prohibited of any racial slurs on public spaces, public places, in public buildings. And it came from someone throughout the state that they are of Native American descent, and every time they go to a certain city in our state, it says "Welcome to our word country," and that could be offensive. And so this bill says that cannot be displayed publicly, and it excludes educational resources, literature. So it's not saying that the books need to go. It's just what is marketed on public spots, passed unanimously. And the third one, House Bill 4348, the law enforcement camera grant. It was on the consent calendar, which meant it passed unanimously with flying colors out of committee. So just put it on the consent calendar so we can just vote on 100 bills that pass unanimously out of committee at once, and they can go. This one was pretty much made it to where the state is providing grants for body cameras for all law enforcement officers. However, park districts, the places like the Rockford Park District, the Rock Valley College Police were excluded, not intentionally, but they weren't eligible to apply for those grants. This bill made them eligible. That was a minor tweak, passed unanimously. And lastly, before I let you go, one thing I'm really honored and excited about is my Benefits Navigator Bill, House Bill 4201. It was drafted by an Auburn High School graduate who works in my office, he works and used to work. Like right now he's on leave because he works down here in Springfield as a house clerk, Greydon, Westin. He's my legislative assistant when he's in Rockford. He's a house clerk when he's in college at University of Illinois in Springfield. He drafted this bill, and he was able to watch in real time it being passed unanimously. A proud Rockford graduate, or RPS graduate, a proud Rockfordian. So today was a good day. I need to get out of here. The staff has to stay until we leave, so I wanted to give you an update. I gotta go so they can go home to their families. Thank you so much. More to come tomorrow. We have to start tomorrow at 9. See you then. Hey everyone, today is Friday, March 4th, and it's 2:06 p.m. We've had a session that started at 9 a.m. and so we got a lot done today. And the great part about it, I got a lot done today. This is going to be a long one for you, but I want to keep you updated on what happened, okay? I think I told you last night. Yeah, I told you about that bill last night, 4201. That happened last night. So I was able to get 2 more bills out of the House. House Bill 4215. This bill came from Laura Kane from Marshmallow's Hope. Laura Kane is not only a constituent now, she's a friend of mine. We want to call this the Zachary Parent Protection Act. And essentially, what it talks about is, in the event that you lose your child to either homicide or suicide, you can partake in this, you can use child extended bereavement to grieve, but yet at the same time keep your job. So it gives you 12 weeks if you work at an employer 250 or more, or 6 weeks if you work at an employer 250 or less of unpaid leave to deal with and to process your grief. But while you are doing that unpaid leave, your job will be protected. You could either do that consecutively or you can do it intermittently. So I'll take 2 or 3 days this week, 4 days next week, something of that nature. And so it passed 96-4. I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Lord, for all that you did on that. Another bill that we got out is 4674. Oh wow, I didn't realize the speaker jumped on board. But essentially, to have a training for IDPH, Illinois Department of Public Health surveyors who come to nursing homes to survey. There needs to be a quicker turnaround time, so that we'll know nursing homes and long-term care facilities will know what they need to fix, and if they've met the quota, met the standards of IDPH. This bill, I asked the House to allow for more negotiations in the Senate, and so this will come back in the House. So I'll go deeper on that weeks to come, because it needs to pass the Senate and then come back for concurrence. So I'll talk to you more about that. But it passed unanimously because I promised to bring it back. I thought I got up 3 times today. I think I'm done with those bills. Lastly, one of my top priority bills is House Bill 1587 and House Bill 5551, home modifications. I've been working for almost a year with the disability community advocates statewide to find dollars that will go to the centers of independent living, so that they can help people who need it the most with home modifications, like building a ramp. You'll be surprised how many people, what things we could take for granted, those of us who have the activity of our limbs, what we take for granted, walking down the stairs, going to the bathroom, getting in the shower. There's people out here who do not have the means to build a ramp, and so giving this money to $7.5 million to CILS, Centers of Independent Living, to help individuals with that, helps people to stay in their home longer and not have to go to a nursing home, and that helps in so many ways. But I didn't get that bill passed yet. What happened today is that I got the governor's office on board. They support it and love it. I got the Department of Human Services on board. They support it and love it. Why is that a big deal? Because I'm asking for $7.5 million in the budget to approve it. Who approves the budget? The governor. So we're on the right track so far. I want to thank my staff and our staff here in Rockford, Eric Brown and Ramp, for all the work that they're doing. But more details on that to come. I think I got everything. If I miss it, I'll bring it back next week, because I'm coming back next week starting Monday. Monday's gonna be 5 days of being here. So I'm about to leave, get this video done and posted. By the time you see this, I'm on the road to come home, and I'm gonna get on my baby girl's nerves, because I'm snuggling with her, because I miss her and my wife so much. All right, you know how to reach me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I'm tired. Have a good day.